So next crunch sound, well, rhythm sound I'm going to show on my next bank, I've called metal rhythm. It's heavier still. Even on the JSX, I think it's got a flanger rather going on in the background. It's quite scooped. It's quite a heavy gain sound. So on the JSX, on the default patch, it's halfway in between the two patches that I had in the previous bank. So if I'm playing kind of alternative rock stuff, it's a good go-to patch for that. And with the neck pickup, it's a good meat and potatoes rhythm sound in a sense. It's a medium gain. It's just got a nice thick tone to it. It's very useful live. And then the function switch I have set so it switches amps over to the XXX, so we naturally get more gain, slightly less mid-range, more chunk to it. The effects stay the same, so yeah, it's still got that bit of phase to it, or flange, I'm not sure what it is, but it has that kind of new metal, alternative metal kind of vibe to it a bit more than my traditional metal rhythm patch. Okay, finally the patch I'm going to show you is one that I call Country Rhythm. It's actually using the clean sounds from the two amps. Again, the function switch switches between the two amps. It's using the DS1 distortion pedal, which is set quite mellow, as I say. It's very smooth because the Keeley mods make it a fantastically smooth pedal. And it's got reverb on it. It's one of the few sounds I use that has reverb on. It's got a little bit of thickening delay, but it's again it's only 7 and 14 milliseconds, so it's nothing you'll hear. It just thickens up the sound. There's chorus and detune coming out of the G major, and then the GSP1101 actually has the auto the ya effect on it, which just enhances the picking attack a bit, gives it a bit of edge to it, which is quite nice. Being on the clean channel on the JSX, that does clean up quite nicely. I apologise, it appears that doesn't have detune on, it appears it has an octaver on, coming out of the G major. Which helps to give the thick sound. It's been a while since I've used this patch, so for single note runs it helps thicken it up. The octave feature, the pitch shifter in the G major, doesn't do well with chords, as very few pitch shifters do, but I can throw in single note runs and if I'm doing that as part of a rhythm part, it'll really thicken that up and give it a bit more body, which is very useful in a one guitar band. Okay, and then finally, as I say, if I press the function switch, that then takes us onto the triple X's clean channel, which has more top end, more bottom end, a little less middle, so it's a slightly more snappy sound. Which is quite a useful sound. Again, not too gainy, but it's got a bit of edge to it. And coil tapped on the bridge pickup. It's an interesting effect. Again, with the pitch effect on it. It's nice and thick, nice and meaty. Really helps to fill out the sound. With the volume backed off. This is actually one of the only patches I think that I use regularly that doesn't have either side of the Samson S-Com, and there's no noise gate, there's no compression. It's just literally as the guitar is. So this really does clean up nicely. Okay, and remembering to pull the volume pedal back to pull out any noise at the end of that. I hope that's been of interest to you. I'll do another video demonstrating my lead tones that I use, and then that's really it for the sounds I use specifically as a regular basis in Voyager Project and in the circumstances I find myself playing in at the moment. But that's only using 2 banks. There are, I think, 25 banks in the Mastermind, so the flexibility between the different channels on the different amps, the pedals I have before it, and the effects processors themselves, it's quite a versatile rig. Lots of different things that I can choose for different sounds if the song requires it. And obviously with the different guitars, with the different tunings, with the coil taps and the different pickups, it's a nice way of working that allows me to do a whole variety of things with only the one setup. Okay, thank you once again for watching. Please subscribe to my channel. Please rate the video if you liked it. And I'll see you later this week for a look at my lead sounds, and also for the next episode of Martin's Rhythm Method, when I'm looking at taking the power chord to a new place. Okay, thank you very much. I'll see you soon.